Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Requested Monday, the show where you decide what I play. But I'm not playing a game this week either. Last week we built a sweet Gundam, and by Gundam I mean a Zaku, which is not a Gundam if you want to go super into the lore. And today we're also going to be building something, but before we get to that, let me just say I have a couple of announcements to make, and I will transition over here so you can see. I'm looking over here because that's my preview, but you're here, so that's cool. Just a couple of announcements to make. First of all, from December 26th until through January 1st, there will be no videos on YouTube because I'm going to take the week off. Yay. Second, December 31st is Nerd New Year. Hang out, play games. We'll be here from about 7 to midnight, so check that out. Was that a red Zaku? Yes, it was a red Zaku. It's this guy. We built that last week on stream, so. And then the other announcement is the poll for what I'll be playing in January will be going up on Discord probably later this week. Yeah. And then if you're not on the Discord, check the description down below in the video. I really need to put that on Twitch as well. But there's a link to the Discord channel. You can go there. You can hang out, all that stuff. Support us on Patreon. Subscribe to the channel through Twitch. All that wonderful stuff that I don't like saying. But we are here. Literally seconds before the stream started, I poured hot water on my thumb, so it hurts. Don't do that. Was it 3 times faster than the other kits? Okay, that's a pretty good Gundam joke. Let me get some music going here. That's too loud. Alright, so we've got today quite a step up. Let me get my desk or my keyboard tray out of the way here. So I can get a little closer. Ow, my knees. There we go. Today we've got the Armored Core Variable Infinity Mirage C01-GAEA, which is this cool thing. I believe this model is from Armored Core 5. But this is from Kotobukiya, which you can see here. Copyrighted by From Software, all that wonderful stuff. And apparently, these are hard to do. But the reason that they're cool... Let's see if on this side of the box, you can see it through the sheen here. This is what it looks like when it's done. Cool. It says unpainted, which, sweet. I'm not going to paint this at all. But all of these pieces, if you get another Armored Core kit from the Variable Infinity line, you can swap all the pieces. And that's awesome. But this one comes with the Moonlight Blade, which is just the best thing ever. H11 Queen, A11 Macaque. Macaque's really hairy. The C01-GAEA, the LH09 Cougar 2, missile launcher on the back, grenade launcher, pretty sure that's the Kurosawa, but it says it's the CRWR93RL, and the Moonlight Blade. So, let's get into it. Shrink wrap wide. There we go. As always, I've got my handy garbage bag off to the left here. Oh! Before we open this box and take a look at the glory that lies within, I do have another model kit. If we get this done today, great. If we don't, we'll be finishing it up next week. The week after that, if this takes 2 weeks, then the week after that, we will be working on this one. Mega Man X. If we get this one done this week, we'll be working on Mega Man X next week. And then the last week of the month, I don't have anything, because when I put this up for vote, it was with the understanding that I was going to get 2 more of these kits before the end of the month. And the store that I ordered them from has not sent them yet, so not much I can do about it. That's the linear rifle. It looks ungodly similar to the Kurosawa. Well, everybody wants to copy the Kurosawa. It's fucking great. All right, we got a couple of sheets. A couple more sheets. 2 sheets. There's a lot of sheets. But it looks like there's fewer parts per sheet. But there's a lot of sheets. Holy shit. Okay. I do actually have another... I don't know what that was. I do actually have another Armored Core model. I'll show it to you right here. Hold on. It's kind of been just sitting on my desk, so it's a little... It's a little, dusty. And some of the parts have just fallen off because it fell over and I haven't put them back on yet. But this is from Armored Core 6. This came with the collector's edition. It is non-articulated. It does not move. So it's not a real model kit. But it's pretty cool, honestly. It's got the, I think that's a grenade launcher on the back. But it also comes with a big rifle and a pile driver and a missile launcher. They're just not on it right now. And another head. I don't know why it comes with 2 heads, but whatever. All right. I've got my tea. Let me get my tea bag out of here. For the record, I am drinking well-rested herbal tea. The reason I am drinking this is because it makes my hand shake less. And I'm drinking it. I can't really show you this mug. But you can kind of see it there. It's got the Daved It Up symbol on it. My wife got me this mug. That's where my marriage is. She loves me. Okay. I'm assuming the color guide is if you want to recreate it in the game. All right. So, fortunately, this... Okay, so Kotobukiya kits, from what I understand, are all in Japanese. There is very little, if any, English. And in fact, it looks like there is no English at all. Which is fine. Am I reading right to left or left to right? I'm pretty sure I'm reading right to left. Oh yeah, reading right to left. Okay. I don't know what any of these symbols mean. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. But most importantly, I can get this. Okay. It might be Nightfall and 621 to swap them. As a guess, they are very similar. It is... It's not the CC2000 Orbiter. I know that. It might be the CC3000 Orbiter, but I didn't actually get far enough in Armored Core 6 to figure it out. To find those parts, I should say. It is definitely 621. Like, it's canonically the mech of 621, but I don't know what mech parts it is. Come on. Should not be this hard to get my nippers out of the cardboard sleeve. Okay. Oh boy, there's a lot of sheets. Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, that's C. We're starting with a lot of different parts. We're starting with D, E, B, and PC. This is E1. I need E2. Okay. H. Okay, so this is PC, so we need this. PCL. Okay. This is D and D. There's two Ds. Why are there two Ds? Alright. How far did I get in AC6 before quitting? You saw me do it on the channel. That's the last time I played the game. I haven't quit, I just haven't gone back to it. I haven't had the time or the desire to, really. This is A. And G2. Okay. This is F. B. If I had one criticism for Armored Core 2, or Armored Core 6, because it's a really fun game, the criticism that I would have for Armored Core 6 is that it leans too hard into the games should be incredibly difficult philosophy that FromSoft is known for. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, it's just not my thing. But I do enjoy it. I haven't played it. Probably because I got it on PlayStation 5. It's rare that I turn on my console for anything that isn't recording. Also, they say you should never bite plastic bags with your teeth, but as much as Eleni is going to yell at me for saying that, I do it anyway. T2. Don't throw that out. That's fine.
Clearly you never had braces.
Look, I'm fine. I got nippers. I got nippers and teeth. Take your scissors out of here. Thank you for the offer, though. I'm gonna sip my tea. Okay. Whew. Having gone through all that. Wait, did I get B? I think I got B. Whatever. We'll figure it out. So I need E213 and E211. and 11. These nippers are really good. Like, for a $10 kit, this whole kit that I got for the tools is really good. And then we need D8, PCL. D8. PCL. This is the only PC sheet, which is kind of interesting. PC, I think, stands for part connector, but I'm not an expert. L. J-O. L. Okay. D4, D5, and D6. Oh, Bust This Groove 81. This song's pretty good. Oh, hello, Angel. AC felt very different from the rest of the series when it came to combat, as they felt more force your hand up close versus do whatever. So, as soon as they introduced a poise mechanic in Armored Core 6, it became a very different game. Armored Core games before 5, because I haven't played 5 even though I own it, were all about attrition. Your attrition versus their attrition. You almost couldn't avoid damage. But that's okay because you did a lot of damage, and the point was to do more damage than they did and succeed. Armored Core 6 feels like, hey, you got hit, you're fucked. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Perfect. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it felt a little too much like, honestly, Bloodborne to me. And that's not why I play my giant mech games. But it's still good. I still like Armored Core 6. Don't get me wrong on that one. Don't say I didn't like it. I do like it. Okay, so these two go together like this, but with you in the middle. Pointing up, pointing up. I have no idea what part I'm making. Alright, we need B22 and 2 B1s. This is B, right? Yes. That song has no right to be that good. It's a very good song. And then B22. This goes up to 47? Fuck me. 22, 22. Speaking of classic games, Heretic. The game where they said, you know what was cool about Doom? Massive amounts of enemies. And they were wrong. Okay, so this goes like this, and you want me to put these in here. Like this? Yeah. So, I spent the weekend working on new project for New Year, which will be interesting to see if people enjoy it on the channel. It's not ready for public consumption yet, but, you know, when it gets there, should be kind of cool. I hope. Hope people will like it. It's always one of the things that one of the reasons I don't like doing long-term planning is because I get anxious about whether or not people are going to like what I do. Sorry, I hit the microphone there. PCK. I'm just cutting out pieces. I don't feel like I'm putting anything together yet. But hey, treat this as an AMA and ask me anything. I may or may not answer, but you can always ask me anything. Because that's all I'm doing is just sitting here putting things together. I'm not sure if you can see this. I hope you can. It's very small. So you want me to put these on like this? Yes. Yes. But this one goes on this side. Right? Yeah, like that. Okay. And this goes... Oh. Goes like this. I was like, how the fuck do you expect me to put that in there? The holes don't match up. And then I was looking at it sideways. Come on. You can do it, fingers. You can do it, fat fingers. Come on, how are my fingers this fucking fat? Jesus. Oh no. One of the things fell out. That's not good. Come on. What if I put it in you first? Because I got a little more room to work with here. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. That looks good. You go in there and you stay in there, thank you. Okay. I don't understand why that has an exclamation point. Can I do... No, I can't because I'm using my phone for the camera. Damn it. I was like, can I use my camera to translate something? No. No, you cannot. Good job. Okay, so now we need these parts. Did I immediately lose a part? Nope, there it is. Whew. Okay. So for these, this goes here. What? Explain how. Oh. Goes here. Like that. Okay. this. How in the hell? Like that? So this goes on like this. And this goes... That side's smooth, so... Like that. Shit. Is that not straight? Mega Man X2, the not great one on the Super Nintendo. Didn't do enough with the formula. Still good, just didn't do enough with the formula. Sure it goes like my guess. That can't possibly be right, can it? Okay, so the only way this makes sense like, no, like, do you want it to go like this? That would make... I think that makes more sense. That wouldn't make any sense at all. What are you asking me to put this into? I don't get it. You asking me to put it in there? That is so unclear. Okay, it does fit. And then I gotta put it on here. You want like a vernier flap or something? Kinda. And it's got this little flappy thing here that can kind of move. I'm not sure what part I'm building is the problem. I think this is a booster. It's really hard to tell. Let me drink some more tea. The square hole is for something else. I actually need to put a cover on this one, which is D20. Tried to get away from me, but it didn't. So, just because this is the song that's playing right now, this is from Tales of No. This is from Tales of Symphonia, which is a game that I have played back in my emulation days, because there wasn't an English release, and I thought it was fine. It was okay. I never liked another one. I don't know why. Okay, now we got to build the other one of these. What are these? I don't have like a... Yeah, I don't know what those are. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Okay, so we need another PCL. Oh. Space Cadet Pinball. Included for free on most Windows 95 machines, so I played that a lot. Okay, so I need 4, 5, and 6 again. I will admit that this is surprisingly calming. I don't normally do, like, handcraft stuff. It's not my thing. But I really enjoy this. Making something from scratch, not my thing. This is pretty cool. We also need D20. Okay. We also need a PCK. You know what? I will hold off on cutting this one out because it's a bit too close to the other one. Alright, let's put these together really quick.
And that's why I think I'd be a perfect candidate for Star Labs.
Alright, just put these together. Okay. Then we need from the blue sheet 14 and 12. 14 and 12. Yep. Also, fun fact, this music is technically copyright free as far as I know. It still gets claimed on YouTube. I don't necessarily mind because they don't do like the full we're taking all the revenue from this video bullshit. they do the, hey, we want to share what little revenue we can get from this. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And then B23 and B22 from this sheet. Nope, I already cut those out. So whoa, don't fucking do that. By the company or third-party people pretending to be them. As far as I know, it's by the original authors, as from what I can tell. Which, again, I'm okay with that. It's better than it going to some fucking RIAA bullshit. I do get copyright claims occasionally on videos where they're just like, hey, we know that this is our song, and I'm like, this is not your song. You are claiming a cover, and this is from the original game. Fuck off. And then they fuck off. Sometimes. Sometimes they fuck off. B1 and 1. Yep, these two. Like, I did a video on Tropico as a one-off quite some time ago. The entire video suffered from so many copyright claims that I just washed my hands of it. And they weren't even the songs, because all the songs in Tropico are original compositions. But the beat is close enough that they claimed everything. And I was like, I could dispute these, I kid you not, 25 different copyright claims. Or I could let them fight it out, and that was more fun to me. An Arcade Full of Cats, the series that I'm doing with Third right now. An Arcade Full of Cats, the one that I'm doing with Third right now, all of the music is claimed. I don't know if it's original or not, because those games are made relatively cheaply, so... Alright, so now that this mug is a little less hot, you can see it's got the CharacterSelect logo on there. Then on this side it says Daved It Up. It's backwards, but you know. Tea is delicious. Bing. Well, I hated that. Oh god, Metroid Prime. That whole series was so fucking good. Let's see, hold on. this side, okay. That's what I needed to confirm. So here's the thing about doing a copyright claim on Final Fantasy VIII. If they claim Eyes on Me, that's fine. Because it's only sung twice in the entire game, and I'm cool with that. If they claim multiple songs, I'm gonna get mad. But we have to do it on the channel first, so, you know. It's kind of a moot point at the moment. There are many Final Fantasy games that I would like to do on the channel. 1, 4, 8, 12. And possibly 16. Come on. Stay in one spot, please. Like, right... Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. Let's see. I just need the connector. I started to cut out. I used the wrong connector. That's a problem. This goes to the top. I wonder it wouldn't fit, because it doesn't fit. Good job, me. It's the intro and the boat part that needs to be watched out for. The fucking Fidos Lusek Wathos Vidosek. And then the landing? Who fucking claims the landing? It's such an iconic piece of music. Also, Fidos Lusek Wakos Vidosek, but, you know. That one's harder to say. And these two, this one, and this. Okay, so if we take you, put you on. Honestly, I should just be playing the fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake soundtrack. How fucking great was that? I need to play Remake again. I asked for Rebirth as a Christmas gift, so we'll see if that happens. but I just haven't had the money to spend on it. So I have not played Rebirth yet. And then if I do get Rebirth, I have to play through Remake anyway, so because I've got it on PS5. Alright, and for all that effort, I've got 2 of these things now. Maybe they're leg parts? Like the top of the leg? Alright. Do we need PCs? We need PCM. PCM. Okay. Let's hold that off on the side. Oh, and I gotta put this in. Seeing model kits does relax me. I just worry about getting them as my hands are about as delicate as an elephant in a china shop. Looks like feet or boosters. I think it's feet. I think it's feet. Maybe. So for anybody that's watching this and is like, I can't do model kits because my hands are fat and I'm not delicate and I'm not dexterous. Neither am I. My hands shake. Not a lot. Actually, they're pretty steady right now. But my hands do shake when I'm trying to do, like, tiny little things. So, do not be discouraged. Start with, like, a smaller kit and work your way up. It's actually also a really good way of building dexterity. So I need D2. This. Train your dexterity, everybody. Get that dex bonus. Just like this? Okay. It's like a handle. Weird. I guess these could also be pauldrons? It's hard to tell so far. But yeah, the thing about building like a model kit, don't start with like a $500 one. This one in particular is the most expensive one that I bought, and even this cost me like $70. There, you can get them on sale for like $30, $40, and that's far more than you need. This one I did not buy, but this one I got the RX-78 Gundam, which is on my back shelf. You can't see, you can kind of see it up there. Maybe? Whatever. The RX-78 Gundam was the first one that I built, and it cost me $30. Because I got it on sale. Strong recommend. If you like model kits, these are the way to go. Okay. Oh, I guess technically these are supposed to be sideways. Whatever, it's not that big a deal. Is this B? This is B. B25. 5. You want me to put that where? In the back? How? Oh, no. Okay, I see what you want me to do. All right. You want me to put this in here. Think about it when I have the time. Yeah, that's fair. I have literally been holding on to this model for about 11 months at this point, so I understand that. B18 goes in what? No. This one. 18. Being a little recalcitrant on this cut. Because eels. But yeah, even this this kit that I have with the nippers and stuff, $10. Super cheap. This is not a hard hobby to get into. It's a very difficult hobby if you start spending a lot of money on it. I'm so confused right now. What the hell? Did I do this backwards? So this part is supposed to go in here, but it's supposed to be on the opposite side of this. Did I do it backwards? What the hell? How? I must have? I don't know how, but I did. Wait. Ah, I did do it backwards. Shit. Work is on a mandatory 60 hours until next week. That's rough. Don't lose any parts. Come on. Okay. So I did this backwards because this goes on like this. Which actually makes a bit more sense. Also, that's the other thing I like about these plastic models. When I was growing up and I did models for like jets and stuff like that, they used glue, which is great for keeping them together and terrible for undoing mistakes. Okay, that makes a hell of a lot more sense now. All right. Whoop. Now this can go in here. Okay, which means I gotta undo this one too. Right? Yeah. Do you work in retail, Chaos Zero? Hi, Ren. Sorry I didn't hear you, bud. Shipping company that everybody knows? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's not cool, but it makes sense. You're not lined up, are you? Sure. There we go. Okay. Whew, that sucked. Hate undoing stuff. I hate having to redo things. It's like one of my big pet peeves. Alright. So that makes a bit more sense. Okay, so I'm assuming that means do that one last. We need B10, B4, PCM, B11, B5. That's D. So 4, 5, 10, and 11. Yeah. 4, 5, 10, and 11. All right. I have a 2-year plan to get out of the company, or at least reduce my time greatly. Well, it's always good to have a plan. I could never plan anything 2 years ahead. Like, earlier this year, as I mentioned on other things many times, we went to Greece for a vacation, which was the first vacation that I took in fucking since COVID. Probably before. And everybody else was like, yeah, let's plan that. And I was like, yeah, you guys do that. I'll be here not helping you with that at all. So having a 2-year plan is good. Just remember that 2 years is faster than you'd think. But longer than you'd like. Gotta cut the ends off here. It's better. So these two go together. And then these two come in and go together. Then we need E2 17 and E2 15. This is not E2, this is E2, right? 17 and 15. And then we need D. What? D17. Ooh, Chrono Trigger. Good times, that game. B. D. D. It's 2 years. Most of it is saving 20 grand towards starting a business. Hey, good for you. That'd be awesome. All right, now I have a problem in that I don't know which is which. You are on the right, so I'm working on this one. Really? I don't need to like snap it around it? You just want me to put it together? And slide it on? Whoop, don't fall. This is an arm. Okay, this is an arm. It makes more sense now. Yay. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely an arm. This is a right arm. Neat. I like that. Okay. I still need to put the extra parts on there, though. Which is... D2 and B18. I have 2 B sheets, right? Zaku, no. Stay. Right there. That one does not cut very well. Coffee trailer truck with a small food selection. Figured cater to the people who work late nights like me who need stuff that needs strong coffee. It's a pretty good business plan. Knowing nothing about business as I do, I can tell you that it sounds good to me. But I know nothing about business, so I'm not a good counselor. Don't take your business advice from some guy on the internet. It's just going to end poorly. B25. There. Okay, this is done. Now we do this one, which is... Oh, wait, no, it's not. Those are H's. G and A. mean, it sounds like you really thought this through, and I wish nothing but luck for you. I really do. I hope it works out. Like, I'm not saying that flippantly. I really do hope it works out. A9 and A10. Where the hell? Oh, I see. Okay. So this would be A9. I think I would absolutely be crushed by the requirements of making a business work. So it's not something that I could do. Okay, now this is done. But I have nothing but respect for the people that can do it. So I'm very laid back by nature. I don't like to do things. And for anybody that's like, but you do YouTube, it's like, shut up. People are like, oh my god, you're so busy. You do all these different things. And I'm like, not really. I'm kind of lazy. They're like, you're not lazy. And I'm like, no, I'm pretty fucking lazy. Is this B? This is still B. Okay. 11, 4, 5, and 10. Saved it. And then I need a PCM. Earthworm Jim is one of those games that I never really understood, but kind of liked. The humor has always been wasted on me, but the games themselves are pretty okay. Into here. All right, then we need E18 and E16. Stay. And then D17. Which game series I didn't hear? Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim. All right. Arms are done. Neat. Okay. Wait, did I put the A part on? I did. Okay, good. Part 5 is... I don't know what the hell I'm building now. Feet? All this is for a foot? You want me to do this twice then? Yeah, twice. Okay, so you need D3. Speaking of games that I liked way back when and never played again, Minecraft. I have nothing against Minecraft, but everybody that's like, you should play Minecraft on the channel can eat my ass. D1. And then E2, H1, clear orange. Okay. E2, 9, and E2, 7. 9 and 7. Okay. When I played the first one on Sega Channel when I was young, it's also when I first got introduced into RPGs. Phantasy Star 2 or 4 was my first. So I'm a super big fan of Phantasy Star 4. I've never finished it, and I would love to do it on the channel, and it's just never happened. Kylan also likes them, and I keep trying to talk to him about it, but we're having trouble getting to Scald as it is. 'Tis the season for sickness. Okay. So you want me to get 2 H1s, clear orange. Sorry, I'm getting notifications on Discord here. Eleni says, as your wife, I can confirm that you are not lazy. You just know your priorities and don't want to care about other things outside of that. That's fairly true. I don't give a shit about shit unless I'm interested in it. And everybody's like, oh, that means you have ADD. And it's like, no, I don't. Oh. Fuck you. You want to put these little things in here? After I put these together. Oh, thank God. Okay. No, wait, no. Hold on. So you want me to put this together like this, right? Yeah. But what do they look like after they're done? What do they look like after they're done? This is unhelpful. You want me to... Oh, okay. I see what you're... I'm picking up what you're putting down. And then this goes on here. Yeah. Once again, I have no earthly idea what this... Okay, no, it does want me to put this together first. Okay. Christ. This tiny little piece of shit. Speaking of fat fucking fingers. Jesus. Really? How? Oh, it's saying I need glue for these because they won't stay on otherwise. That actually makes more sense. Okay, screw it. Not doing those. I don't have any glue, so, you know. As a practical matter, I couldn't even if I wanted to, and I don't want to. I had heat exhaustion last week and fainted from it. The heat was set to Mountain Dew. No, I don't... I now have glue. This is sick. Elaney, I don't think you understand how small this part is. Look at this. Look at this.
That's a really fucking small part.
Huh?
That's a really small part. You should use tweezers so you don't get glue on your fingers.
I'm gonna get glue on my fingers either way. This is so not worth the effort.
You don't need me to supervise, do you?
I do not need you to supervise, but I appreciate your offering. I got it. Focus, focus, focus. It's not gonna focus. Okay. That is somehow infuriating, and I don't know why. Well, we did it once. We got to do it 3 more times. I could be a little bit smart about this. Why start now, Dave? Yes, ha ha ha, funny joke. Fuck. Ta-da! It's kind of weird that she just had that ready to go. It's not kind of weird at all. Laney does jewelry, so... I'm just annoyed that the model required fucking glue. You found it today on your desk, that's the only reason. Okay, that's fair. I think this is a Vambrace. D18. Oh, hold on. I got a little bit of sprue here. That's better. Okay, so that's part 5 done. With bullshit glue. What is this? This is nothing. Okay, now we need D3 on the other sheet. Speaking of things that are surprisingly calming, underwater sounds. Don't know why. I could listen to those all day. And I have. Alright, you want 8 and 10? 8, 10, yep. Da, 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 da. I don't think we ever did Sonic 3 on the channel. I don't think we did any Sonic games other than Mania. I was never the biggest fan of them. So, play Sonic underwater sounds? Look. There's a difference between calming, relaxing underwater sounds and whatever the fuck Sonic was on when they made that. Fucking Sega team making that bullshit. Okay. I'm gonna actually try. Straight tweezers. Played a lot of Sonic growing up. Just never really gelled with the series. Oh, that was much easier. Also, can we all agree that Sonic 1 sucks ass? Sonic 2 is where they actually nailed the formula? Or is that controversial? I honestly don't know. Oh, my depth perception is working against me. Hold on. Hopefully, that's the last time I need glue, but I'm not willing to bet on it. Okay. Is anyone named Stan around? I don't know what that means. I suppose one of the things I could have done for this stream is the Mega Man music game. I can name any stage music game in Mega Man just by hearing it in the first 6. And also X1 and probably X4. But I have to be set up for that in a very specific way, and I'm not, so maybe another time. I played a lot of Mega Man growing up. Alright, 2 Van Braces done. Now we need on step 7, which needs a bunch of parts. A38 or 37, depending on which side we're on. Yeah, that's these two. PCE and PCF. Let's start with this one, which is 38. How am I supposed to know? Okay, so PCE and PCF. Triple H and Sean talking about how Sean isn't controversial, and then a guy named Stan walks up and gets sweet chin music. Look, I understand your wrestling references, and it makes me sad. You want it like that. Okay. Okay, so this is angled up and to the right, so that's this side. Let's see. A39. right on here. And then we need a lot of pieces. So oh, we also need to make this. So let's do this as well. B31, 32, 20, and PCH. It's D. Graffiti Kingdom. I don't know what this is from. B31, 31, 32, 20, 20, PCH. Okay. Careful how you cut this, because you don't want to cut off the Johnson. That was a terrible cut because I got sprue. There we go. And PCH. I watched wrestling growing up. I was in the Raw era. Which was honestly kind of a good era to be in. Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. I did not follow it religiously, and I stopped watching when I realized that it was all just advertising for the next pay-per-view. And then I got sad. Okay, so you want this to go like this, I'm assuming. Yes. Basically, I watched Monday Night Raw. And I kept hoping something would happen, and then I realized that nothing would happen until it was in a pay-per-view. And I got sad, and I stopped watching. Alright. That's all set. And then we need E6, E16, E18. I don't think I have E1. Do I have E1? That's B. This is E2. Yeah, the Attitude Era. I think it was, the other big ones were Big Show, Mankind, stuff like that. It was fun to watch, but nothing ever happened. It was like, it was like watching Dragon Ball Z for 5 episodes to get 1 episode worth of content. Except you didn't even get that content. From what I understand, it's also not run by a... It's not a great company to work for, so there's that too. There. B13. Is this B? Oh, that's still D, Dave. Jesus Christ. F, which I definitely don't have the sheet for yet. G2. That's G1. Speaking of games that I believe are wildly overrated, Xenogears. Oh boy, Xenogears. Everybody that's like, it's an absolute classic of the genre, Dave, you're wrong. You're very, very wrong. F11. Heard it gets better since Triple H was in charge. That's fair, I guess. Okay, how in the fuck am I supposed to put this together? These drawings are weird. So this goes on the back. That's easy. This goes on here. Ta-da. Easy peasy. This is a leg unit, I believe. I didn't get the wrong pieces, did I? No, UN 6 and 8. Wouldn't matter because all the pieces are the same. Are you go like this, I believe? That seems to track. But I've got to put this in here somehow. This goes in here somehow. Ah, okay. So we got this side in. I assume that you want this to go like this? Yeah, you want this to go like this. Like that. And where does this come in? Here? Here. Okay. Alright. It's actually a lot of pieces that are just kind of fitting together real nice. Maybe real nice. Why aren't you snapping together? It works for now, and it looks like something fits on the front here when it goes into another part. So I would assume that's going to keep it together. Maybe? Alright, now do it again. We'll see how this one turns out. So I need... A37. And 40 goes on. PCE, PCF. Forgot to mention I got a free full cake as they ran out of one of the items they offered me. Yay, KFC blunders. Free food is always a delight. Da-da. So speaking of Castlevania, Castlevania Nocturne, the anime based on Richter, so fucking good. Loved every minute of it. Okay. So we need B13. That's D still. No, wait, we need to do this first. B31. Like the part in Nocturne where Richter is confronted by Orlocks. Slight spoilers, obviously. And he goes, we have to go. We have to run. We have to run now. So fucking amazing. One of my favorite moments in that whole show. Just showing, just a moment where they show a heroic character breaking so utterly is just so good. Not saying it always needs to happen, but I mean, he was clearly traumatized. Villain was kind of weak in Nocturne. We'll see how Season 2 works out, but... Elizabeth the Bathory? Whatever. Okay. And then B20, which is down here. Well, I mean, to be fair, Dracula wasn't really the villain of the first 4 seasons of Castlevania anyway, so... It says 6 servings for the cake. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of cake. I've actually been watching both Critical Role and The Legend of Vox Machina recently. Legend of Vox Machina is surprisingly good. Excellent synopsis. I've only seen the first season. Excellent synopsis of the first, like, 35 episodes of the tabletop series. Let's see. So I've got all these. Now I need F11, E17, and E15. This is still B. E1, which is okay. Now to put all this stuff together. So you face towards this one. And this gets put together. Come on. In there. That's what she said. Is that correct? That is... not correct. Come on. Hey, speaking of Armored Core, 4 answer was weird. If only because 4 answer was like, hey, you're really good at destroying individual small robots by the dozen. Here's a robot that's 17,000 times bigger than you. Kill it. And you're like, what? It was cool if you managed to pull it off, but... God, it was hard. Come on. Ah. Look at this. Look at what it's doing to my fingers. There we go. Jesus. Pain in my tuchus. Alright, and then this goes in here. Like that. This goes in here. Like this. Can't go like that. It's gonna go like this. The parts don't line up. Or does it go like this? It goes like this. Okay. See, this one slips together real nice. I don't know why this one's not closing properly. Unless I didn't cut something right. Let me try and get this one a little bit better situated then. Oh, that's a problem. Maybe that's why. Speaking of games I'd love to do on the channel, my original plan was way back when to do Super Mario RPG, where every single person on the cast would step in at one point or another and play the game. That did not go as planned, clearly. Which is a shame because Super Mario RPG is a fantastic but very easy game. Why are you not going together now? Get in your home. This is your home. Why don't you want to go in your home? Yeah, it just doesn't want to snap together. That's fucking annoying. Tolerances can't be that small, right? Cumulatively, they might be. Sure seems like this doesn't want to set in here properly. I don't know why. Where? They brought back an arms fort in Gen 5. That was stupid. It didn't work very well in Gen 4. Turns out they're really good against other arms forts, but not so much against small anti-personal. It's like the Death Star. Yeah, for some reason, these just aren't sitting as well as the other ones, but I guess it's fine. All right, moving on. You want me to build legs twice? Can do. All right, B34 and B33. .34 and 33 are up here. And this says build twice, so the actual left-right does not matter this time. Which is nice. And you need PCI. More like PCIe, am I right? Okay. Do that again. Shit. We're lucky we found it. Okay. So these are leg boosters, and they get part B43. Look, Mr. Piano Man, I'm gonna need you to fucking chill out for a second. I'm getting really lucky with these launches. Tell you what. I'm not sure where to start. It looks like I should start with D16. This is E2, that's not what I want. This is still B. There we go. Looks like everything connects to D one way or another. Alright, time for more blasphemy. Donkey Kong Country is boring. I recognize Donkey Kong Country is a technical marvel, but man, is it dull. I already know Dave has crap tasting games, so that's fine. Look, I may have crap tasting games, but tell me why Donkey Kong Country is so good. It's dull. It is fucking too many levels of too much bullshit. So B39, B47. This is 39. 47. Like, I'm not one of those, you know, explain it to me because I don't believe you guys. But I'm just gonna say my straight up honest opinion is that Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2, and Donkey Kong Country 3 are all tedious. But that's honestly how I feel about most platformers, so, you know, I wouldn't take that as the gospel truth of anyone. Oh, fuck. You're not going to stay in, are you? Why not? Because I have to put you in the right way. I see. There we go. Has great graphics, tight controls, excellent music, plenty of secrets. Sure. I agree with all of that. Except maybe the tight controls. The controls are a little wonky. But, you know, that's personal opinion and whatever. The level design is repetitive. And wears out its welcome about halfway through. Every time I've played Donkey Kong Country, I make it through like 2 worlds, and then the 3rd world is like, and now do it some more, and I was like, nah. Then Donkey Kong Country 2 is, oh, but now we've got a character that can kind of float, and it's like, but that's not as impressive as you seem to think it is. F13, F14, B21, PCJ. This is F, right? Oh, that's E2. And again, my opinion is not gospel. I am not saying that I'm right and you're wrong. I am saying I find the Donkey Kong Country games really, really tedious, repetitive, and dull. I, too, when they first came out, was like, oh my god, this thing is amazing. I moved past that. B. 21. I will 100% agree that Donkey Kong Country is like the pinnacle of platforming mastery on the Super Nintendo. Because it's that well designed and that well programmed. I just don't want to play them. I can recognize that something is something I do not like, while also saying that everybody else should like it. Jay, you want this one? But you're also talking to somebody that played Super Mario Odyssey and got tired of it by World 3. So if you want to use that as evidence that my opinion can be dismissed, feel free. Like that. How in the hell? This goes in here? In here. Are you sure? That's where that goes. Jesus. I would say you should eat 2 servings of cake. One because it's cake, and the second because you got it for free. Then save the rest for another time. But you don't fit in there. What? You don't go in. Okay, I guess that works. Also, if you want to play a game that has super tight controls, a platform game that has super tight controls and is amazing, it is called... Where did this go? I don't understand. It is called The Messenger. It's the only place that makes sense. Like, this is supposed to dangle down like this? There you go. Like this? I guess? Does this need to go in first? Yes. Yes, it does. I also love Kirby games. Kirby games are fun. All right. Yeah, that's that done. All right. So next leg. One of my favorite anecdotes about Donkey Kong Country, on the other hand, is from the book Console Wars, which is an excellent read. Everybody should read that. It's very, very well written. And it's about Nintendo versus Sega in the early 90s. Sega Genesis versus Super Nintendo. And at one point, the guys at Rare were showing a demo to Shigeru Miyamoto. And his response, it's not revealed at the time in the book, but later, his response was, "Wow, and this will be ready for the launch of the Nintendo 64." And they go, "I'm afraid there's been some confusion, sir. This is a Super Nintendo game." And he was like, "Excuse me?" And anecdotally, Donkey Kong Country was responsible for delaying the release of the Nintendo 64. Anecdotally. Because it was that impressive. From a technical standpoint. Alright. Leggies. Alright, next up is F2, F4, B27, B28. 27 and 28. Where do I cut this? Okay. Gotta find my copy of Console Wars. I haven't read it in a while. Also B, I need F. Where's F? Still A. There we go. F2 and F4. So this. This is confusing. Like that or like this?
If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me at mcluston@hotmail.com.
That was weird. Come on, get in there. I don't know if we're going to finish this tonight. I'm going to try, but... So you want this to go like this? No, like this. Here. That's kind of cool. Let's see if I can get a better focus here. Oh, and whoop, I forgot something. Pull these off. Come on, there we go. Boosters, leg boosters. Thought these looked a little empty. All right, and then Mega Man 3 had one of the best Super Nintendo or regular Nintendo soundtracks. Fight me. Considering the game was released wildly incomplete, that's saying something. Ow. Oh. Oh, that's a back spasm and a half. Ugh. Unpleasant. All right. Oh, boy. I'm not as young as I used to be. Fud on you. Speaking of games that I played but never finished, Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. Itself a good game, but very, 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 very long. And it's also a game that got tediously repetitive towards the end. Look at all these puzzles that we're making you do. Aren't they great? No! Stop doing it with the puzzles. Jesus. Like, a lot of games from that era overstayed their welcome. Which isn't to say that they were too long, but they didn't do anything new with the time that they had. After a while. It's not the right side. And that was honestly my big problem with Donkey Kong Country. It didn't do anything new after a while. Look, it's another minecart level. Woo. Alright, that looks pretty bitchin'. I like that. Alright, now to do it again. Dave's back in particular. I mean, I've got a heating pad at work. I'll be fine. That was 4 and 2. So I need 28 and 27. I really do hope I'm making this at least enjoyable to watch. I'm honestly not paying attention to the camera, which is so very different from how I usually record and stream. It's probably going to drive me nuts, but I'm trying to be entertaining, talking about random things, music that comes up, all that stuff. If you're watching on YouTube on Saturday when this goes up, you're having a good time, let me know in the comments down below. If you're not having a good time, well, you should go to the Discord and vote. No wonder. Oh, Final Fantasy, my beloved. My very first Nintendo games. Not the first RPG I owned on the Nintendo, though. That was Dragon Warrior 3. This one looks weird, but okay. Right? Yeah. Definitely was supposed to go on this side, but it's not staying on. What the fuck? Helps if you put it in the holes, Dave. Can't be like that. Clashes with the other parts. Get off. Come on. There we go. That's what she said. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't going on before, but now it's on. Cake and Factorio? That's a night in the town. I honestly haven't played Factorio in a very long time. I'm actually, surprising nobody, not very good at playing factory building games on my own. I'm easily distracted, can't keep my mind on things, and much as I love economics, I don't understand logistics. Wait, what? But that. Apparently, I'm just on the wacky sauce today. Could have sworn this looked different. So I know my eyes are starting to get tired. Come on, get in there.
How's it going?
It's going. I have created these two things and these things in like
That's great. Tell me about them.
2 hours. So,
Are they limbs? Are they limbs?
these are arms.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
These are feet,
Oh, those are
and these are pauldrons.
okay.
Or not pauldrons, van braces. Sorry, van braces. I think. Don't know. Don't know for sure.
Okay.
But we're making
But
progress.
it's good progress.
It's just really fucking complicated.
Yeah.
But thank you for checking in. that's good. This goes on here. Stay on. All right. Then a B6 and B7. There's a lot of detail in this one. Come on. Yeah, I know about Space Age for Factorio. Which is something that I think mods enabled a long time ago, and they're just kind of adding it to the main game, but hell, I could be wrong. Could be talking out my ace. Wouldn't be the first time. Okay, and then D12 and D21. D. D12 and D21. Okay. So 21 goes on this side. Okay. 12 goes on the other side. That's how you know the office is going well. Interns copy and paste things and know that the higher-ups won't even notice. Look, every office is different. I shouldn't say that. God knows I've done that in the past. Or things like that. I've never done exactly that. Get in your home. Get your home. Get in your home. It's got too much sprue, I think. Alright, I think that's all the detail for this part. Let's go down on this one. All right, and then B. B, B, B. B, 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 B. Nope, that's not the right side. All right. Next page. Oh no. Next page. Yeah, I don't know how far I'm going to get tonight. We'll see. I still got about an hour. Okay, what the hell is this? What is this? Oh, it's the foot unit. Okay, this is the, like, ankle unit. This is the foot unit. Okay. And then this goes into here. Okay, okay, okay. Getting there. Okay, so we need, oh boy, B41. There's just so many small parts. B14 and B15. So here. B8 and 9. Didn't lose it. We're good. And then PCD. I think I mentioned this last time, but I own this game. As well as Oracle of Ages. Both pretty good games. Oh boy, that is hard as hell to hold on to. Okay, let's do this first. Do you go in like this? No. Yeah. Has a very specific orientation. Got it. Like, I'm sure somebody that builds these all the time is looking at me mangling my way through this and is either wincing or laughing at how awful I am at it. But, you know, whatever. I don't do this very often. here. Like this. Okay. Then put these on. So these need to be like this. My back is starting to go. I might not be able to make it in the full hour. There we go. Okay, so this twists on this axis, which is super interesting. I need to do that twice, and then B35, B36. Right? Maybe? No, not quite. What? No, I don't want to glue shit. Stop telling me to glue shit. So these two go together like this around this. Like that. It says glue them together, but they seem to be sticking together pretty okay, so I think it's fine. This is the toe. This is the toe of the foot unit. Alright, now do it again. B41, which is down here. And part connector. D. Oh man, Comic Zone. Talk about games that are fucking impossible. The only time I ever beat Comic Zone was with an emulator and a lot of save states. That game is fucking brutal. Pretty well designed. hard as shit to beat. Only has 5 levels. Doesn't outstay its welcome. You probably noticed that that's a theme with me. I don't like it when games run too long. And yet XCOM Files. So XCOM Files I enjoy, first of all, because I'm playing it with somebody else, and that always makes a huge difference. And second, because there's always something new to discover in games. Or in that game. Like, it might take a while before you get laser weapons, but you want to find out what the next research project is. You want to find out how to make plasma weapons and all that stuff. A game like Donkey Kong Country and Comic Zone, they show you all of their tricks up front, and then they just do variations on that one trick. If you're wondering what I'm doing, this part isn't aligned properly and therefore isn't closing properly. I'm trying to pull it apart so that I can fix that. Not fixing the problem. That's cool. Hey, I don't like Mario 1 either. I played a lot of Mario as a kid, and it's fine. But as an adult, I don't like it. I'm at least consistent in my idiocy. Like, one of my favorite games is Deadpool. And I will be the first to admit that Deadpool runs out of steam way before halfway through. And then it has nothing else. But the writing. The writing is pretty good. Alright, teeth ain't working. Don't use your teeth on plastic models, people. I'm just frustrated. Okay. Yeah, and my fingers are starting to hurt. Ugh. It's not good. And then it's B3536. Indiana Jones Great Circle, very, very good. That's what I've heard. Mostly from you, but also from other sources. And I'm kind of okay with, you know, not playing it myself, but I'm glad that people are enjoying it. Maybe put it on the channel at some point, but we'll see. I commit to nothing. I expect everything. I was gonna say, we haven't really done an Indiana Jones game on the channel, and then I remembered that there's like 2 good Indiana Jones games, and so that's not really surprising. Okay, fuck. I'm gonna try and get to part 12, and then that might be all I can do for tonight. Because then I gotta start with the head, whatever the hell this is, which looks like the head again. Then I gotta build the whole core, which is the torso. And my hands really hurt. B42. B46. Like, how fucking detailed is this? This tiny little part. Jesus Christ. This little part goes in here. Battery might be dying. That's not good. Look at that. That little part. Focus. Focus. Little part right there. Is the battery dying? No, battery's still at 93%. I plugged it in this time, so. Infernal Machine is a good game for its time. I guess the other LucasArts adventure game, which is based on... Wow. Last Crusade is also good. But I haven't played it. I have played Infernal Machine, which is good. Or no, sorry, not Infernal Machine. I played Fate of Atlantis, which is good. F12. That's E2. It's still B. That's B. Oop. Okay. The hell was that? Yeah. You're fine. B42. Which goes... goes here. Like that. Oh, the light might be overheating. The LED light on my phone is on. It might be like, it's getting a little hot in here. So we'll turn it off. Sorry. I would rather my phone not explode.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to turn the flash off because the flash is on. I think it's hot. It's not cold, let's put it that way. That's directly in my face. Ah, the shading.
Where's 1, 2?
Ugh,
Sorry.
I looked directly at the light. Why did I do that?
That's wrong.
And that's not my fault. You're the one that turned it on. Get in your hole!
Jesus, David.
Not you! Oh my god, what is wrong here? Should be right. Doesn't want to go in. Did I cut it wrong? No. No, I sure didn't. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. Jesus, that took way too much effort. B37 plus 38. Yeah, I can tell it's time to stop because I'm starting to get angry. Which is fine. But it means that my hands hurt, and that's not good. the thing you are doing is making you angry, don't do it. F10. Blue part. This blue part. And you go on. You go on this, like this. Yes. Oh, I was not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Going for the wrong hole. Weirdly tricky, and I think it's because my fingers are getting tired. So you go in there. Does that not snap in? Is it bleh. All right, hold on. Let me just look. Should definitely just snap in. Like that. There we go. I guess this doesn't actually snap in because it's... Alright. And then B17. This remains not B. Sword of Vermilion. That's a game I actually have not played. Which may or may not be surprising. Okay. Okay, this is a snap together piece now. Cool. That's not going to be tricky at all. How in the hell do you want me to do this? As far as I can tell, this needs to go into that hole. No. No, it does not. Okay. B16. That's a pretty sheet. That's the sheet. Okay, so kind of doing this backwards, but snap this in here, then snap this in here. Come on, stick together, please. There we go. There we go. This comes down. We've got a foot. Okay. B19 and B2. Hate these tiny little pieces. Okay. That was to get that little round piece in. That one right there. Right there. And then B2. Which goes on the back. Okay, how to do it for this one, Jesus. Alright, so we need F. Already used all the Fs? Yeah, I'm not sure. I am enjoying the process here, but I'm also getting frustrated by the process here. So take that for what it's worth. Like, this feels super detail oriented, which is not usually me, which explains my frustration. But the end effect is actually very cool. C17. Slightly crooked. I don't like it. Okay, and then put this here. Come on. Snap together. Snap together. There we go. No. Shit. Almost. Salvaged it. Barely, but we salvaged it. Okay. And then B19 and B2. Just kind of slam this all together a little bit. That's not the right B sheet. This goes on the back. So it's really loose. Stay together, please. Okay. I got feet. Now, take this, put it in here. This, put it in here. And then these go in here. Like that. All right. And thus, we have legs. Where the booster just fell out. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's cool. There we go. Legs. Well, my back hurts. I'm tired. My hands hurt. And I've still got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 to go. So, I think it's safe to say I'm not going to finish this one tonight, which is a shame. But I'll be back next week to finish this one off. And then the week after that, we will be doing Mega Man X, which hopefully will be a little easier. Only because there's not quite as many details. Why does this look twisted? Oh, you're not. Alright, it's fine. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be back streaming on Friday. Probably going to play some more Dragon Quest 3, because I really like that game and I haven't played it in a while. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great night, great week. And... Oh, my back hurts so much. Thank you, Hellmane. I appreciate you, too. Have a good night, everybody.